Do you know which book is world the best motivational book itself? Today we are going to discuss about top 5 lessons from the book which is known as world best motivational books. And guess what? This book is none other than Bhagavad Gita itself, Bhagavad Gita as it is, and you can find thousands of lessons from this book. 5 lessons that I personally figure out and I personally follow in my life. In this video I am going to share with you what are those 5 lessons. So let's jump into it. First lesson that I have learned is it doesn't matter what is your background, how much powerful you are, nature will be applicable in you, and anyone could be depressed, anyone could be hopeless, anyone could be frustrated, even they have most of the power, they have everything, but still they could be depressed. How I come up with this conclusion? Now, if I consider that what is the entire Bhagavad Gita itself, it is a kind of conversation that Arjuna, who was the friend of Krishna, Krishna is the supreme personality. Now Krishna is guided Arjuna, but Arjuna itself was so wise, wealthy, knowledgeable person itself, right? In Bhagavad Gita 1 shloka it says that karpanya duso pahato svabho pischami tvam dharma samrojata jasyashan nistitang duitam shishyasteham sadimam tvam prapanna. There is a bro, now I don't know anything about my life, what is good for me, what is bad for me, what is going in my life. I don't know anything. Please kindly instruct me or guide me that what is good for me and what is bad for me. If the person like Arjuna could be depressed, then what is ourselves? Like I am no one. So nature will be applicable. Second lesson that I have learned is very important, and which is why we perform sinful activities even we don't want, and what is the solution for that. People are those who have some bad addiction. Every single time when they perform this kind of activities, after performing this they feel that I don't want to do this, but somehow it's forced me, someone is kind of forced me to do this. Even some of my friends are doing the same thing and they come and they say, bro, this is something happened, and after that what is the force that I was thinking, that what is the force that force people to do this kind of activity. At the same time, this is not only the one, there is numbers of cases. Like if you want to wake up at early in the morning but you didn't, there is something that forces you to stay in your bed, right? So what is the force? How can you read out from this problem? So I was trying to figure out this, and then I came at this sloka, which is 3rd chapter 36th verse, that Arjuna says simply Ato kena prajitoyam papam charati purusa anichana api varshneva valadivan. So Arjuna said, bro, I don't want to make any kind of mistake, I don't want to perform any sinful activities, but there is someone who is forced me to do these types of things. Now the question is bigger. Then if there is something, then what is the solution for that? So Krishna was give this amazing conclusion or amazing solution, which is first of all acknowledge where is the root of this sinful activity. So Krishna says Indriyani manobuddhi rasyo adhisthana muchyate. So it simply means that Indriyo, which is senses, mon is mind, and buddhi is intelligence. There is the place where these types of things are situated. So now what is the solution for that? So in next verse Krishna says that tasmat indriyani yadu. If you want to stop this kind of thing, you have to regulate those senses. Once you start regulating your senses, you can get out from these chaoses. Third lesson I was learning is how to solve anger issue. I really face lots of problem regarding to my short temper or anger issue. So I was trying to figure out this from Bhagavad Gita. Once I was start reading this Bhagavad Gita itself, so I was trying to finding that what is the solution for that. So one verse that was make me feel okay, which is 3rd chapter 37 verse, that Krishna says the root of this anger issue is the lust. So if you are lust is toward something, and once you didn't get it, it is the reason of your anger. So whenever I face that I am angry or I get hurt by someone, I feel that I am not okay. So I try to figure out that what is the root cause. And this one thing helps me to thinking about my anger and try to solve it. So once I was facing those types of problem, I tried to figure out that there is something that I want, and just because I didn't get it, this is the reason I become too much angry or something. So for that, this was very helpful for me to solving my problem. So whenever you are angry, The reason behind this is that something you want, most probably, that something you want and you didn't get it, this is why you become angry. Or you want to something in your way, but it's not happening your way, that's the reason behind your anger. Okay. Number 4, that's something interesting that I have learned from Bhagavad Gita, that how to find your purpose. Isn't it interesting for you after completing graduation? There is so many force into yourself, like you have to do this, you have to do this kind of job, you have to do that, or you have to do 9 to 5 job. Like numbers of stuff is over here. So same thing was happening with us, everyone. Because of this external chaoses, because of this external noise, finding your purpose has become too much hard. So how to do that? There is one verse which is in 3rd chapter 35, and this verse Krishna says that Shreyana Swadharma Paradharma Sanustita Swadharma Nitanam Seva Paradharma Vayabha. Now you may thinking that where does this dharma come? Now this dharma is not religion at all. Dharma is mean something that you build for. Okay. And dharma is byborn. Whenever you land in this world, there is some qualities inside, and which is you have to figure out that what is really your tendency, or what is your power inside yourself. This is something that you are made for. So I just come back with this kind of conclusion in this sloka. So it was helps me to focus on my strength, not from the noise around me.
शाबाश बेटा, बहुत बढ़िया.
And the final things, and which is really sufficient enough for make my mind peaceful and doing my things, which is from Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter 47th verse. And in this look, Krishna was meant how to do your work. If you are someone who is doing something, you have to give your full potential toward the work. Once the work is done, your job is to detach from the result of this work. Like once you have done with your work, that's enough. Okay, result will automatically come. If you're doing really well, then there will be some result for you. Okay, or if you are too much attached with your result, and if it's not according to you, then you become depressed. Because for that, you should not attach with your result. You have to give your 100% this, and then just let it go. It will automatically doing something better. Okay, that's something that I have learned from Bhagavad Gita. Share that what is the best lesson that you have learned from reading this book. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.